Choose your fighter.
Lightning inspired.
Okay, now it's time to go fight the boss. So I think, yeah, from what I remember, my Ponyta, is really, really good. So I'm glad I have Centiquil for this boss. Well, maybe, hopefully. I know it's weak to fire. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off! Shinx can't even go over the bridge. Oh, okay, it's one of these things. What is that? Became obscured. What the hell does that mean? Oh, I see. Fuck off, Geo, dude. Oh, so even your professor decided to join us. Oh, thank goodness I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha now, could I? Suppose that is your business, fine, as long as you stay out of the way. This is Deer Trek Heights. This is where I've long come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon, a Pokemon descended from one of those ancient blessed by the almighty Sinnoh! That's not it. That's only a troublemaker here to disturb the peace with its racket. I like the noises it makes, though. Now that you're here for Benevue, to drive the interlooper from this place, I'll ensure your Pokemon are ready for battle. Upon my word, what a large specimen. Little wonder alpha Pokemon are feared across the land if they're all oversized as this one is. Exactly, they're not only big though. They are strong and may know moves that others of their kind do not. They're not to be trifled with, let me tell you. Nevertheless, I believe you are stronger still than this alpha, so go show it that beyond any mistaking. Be careful, Benevue. Size is a potent weapon in and of itself. No doubt this alpha is a powerful and hardy foe. We must face it, make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. Yeah, Centicool's kind of weak, but... Really are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone best in alpha like that truly reminds me of the legendary hero of old. Oh, you mean like Link? You best make sure your Pokemon are taken care of after facing off against such a foe. What in the world? How can I get a mount like that? It's a great weredeer. Looks upon you with kindness, Benevue. I'd say the great weredeer has taken a liking to you. That is fortunate. He's an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanses of Hisui while bearing a human on its back, a human he deems worthy at least. He's a blessing to us all. Remarkable. Truly outstanding stuff. A Pokemon letting someone ride on it. Why, it's just like that ride Pokemon of a Lola. Professor, I take it things went smoothly? I'm here on Captain Celine's orders. She said we'd be able to set up base camp here once Benefit took care of her request. About that, I know this was a joint decision by Adam and the commander, but still, it is truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this. The Hisui region is a land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with the Pokemon, then I imagine you will be able to use this land. Great Weredeer has taken a liking to Benevue as well. This is a good sign. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear how you aided us. I'll come show my appreciation with a proper reward as soon as I can. Aw, yeah. Well, if we're to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we need to know them better, and the first step is completing the Pokédex. The construction course will be here soon. They'll have our new base camp pitched up in no time. Here we have it, our new base camp upon Deer Track Heights. I'll call it the Heights Camp. From now on, when you set out to the village, you can ask to be escorted to this base camp to start your execution directly from here. Having more base camps ought to make our survey work easier, huh? Well, how about that? How about we head to the Wallflower like usual? So after this, I should get, more inventory space. Benny, old chum. The usual potato mochi, please. And make it for 3 today as well. Have y'all heard the grave news? That Frenzy Cleaver from the rumors, it ended up following some of our Galaxy folks who went out to investigate it this morning. The medical corps had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. This is the Cleaver that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning, yes? I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still, if further investigation is in order, the Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure Benevu here can handle things just fine. Yeah, leave all the work to a 15-year-old. That Cleaver said to be much, much stronger than even an alpha Pokemon, isn't he? Now, you forget that the strengths of Pokemon are key items of information that we of the Survey Corps are duty-bound to research. And since this perilous work of ours calls for a clear-headed and fighting-fit physique, I do believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. The next day. Rise and shine, Benevu. Boss wants you. Commander, that is. Get yourself to the commander's office. Did you get a good rest? Look who's being punctual. Finally realize you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham. I really like the way that this guy looks. I would cosplay as him. There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space. How could you could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it? Excuse me, are you really suggesting that you make a better use of your time than we make of vast Hisui space? Better than some, it's a miracle you showed up on time, oh mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. Or did you get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up? Me get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan in our world's very basis? You wish. What are they even fighting about? Her being late? I wish I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you, Almighty Sinnoh. Forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Hamado's office. I believe it was you who started this. I don't really get what they were arguing about. Just another day with those two, I see. The man's name's Adaman. He's the leader of the Diamond Clan. They put a lot of importance on time, as you can probably tell. The girl is Arita, leader of the Pearl Clan. They're all about space. You heard what she called it, right? Our world's very basis. Whenever they run into each other, those same arguments flare up. Seems like they've inherited some bad blood between their predecessors' strife. Oh well, not our problem. Not my circus, not my monkeys. But you'll have problems if you don't get yourself to the commander's office, Benavue. So I think I need to talk to the commander and then talk to the guy downstairs. Also, what shoes is she wearing? What do you intend to do about Cleaver, Commander Commodore? He may be descended from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get the right to the point, Adaman. I'm wasted as lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleaver's precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where the lord of the Pearl Clan's concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats, just like we used to be. You and folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone's got to do something here. Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honored nobles? I don't believe I said that. Thought it, maybe. Might as well have said it, you fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Cleaver to do such a violent frenzy. I'd like to know that myself. This is the first as far as my clan knows, too. This is Benavir, the newest member of our survey corps. Aha, here for me, you've heard. Where do you favor? Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. But that's a mouthful, just call me Adaman. Came from beyond this space-time rift. Could you be from space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I'm Erida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords. Which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really have passed through that rift? I'm kind of on Adaman's side. Like, she's always late and she doesn't really have like a good reason to be late. She's like, oh, it's time and space or whatever. Just like, cool, then like fucking show up on time. I get why he's annoyed. I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleaver before deciding what must be done? I hate her shoes. You send this stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Cleaver, this newcomer with no experience? This is a leader with almost no experience. Yeah, I'm on his side. Being a good leader isn't a matter of time, it's a matter of embracing Hisui's vastness without fear. No, being a leader, I think you need time and experience. Personally. Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give the kid her chance. I'm Soul Commander, let's try this our way. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good you galaxy folk really are with all your weird ways. Putting Pokemon in strange balls and what have you. That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made Hisui vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. Meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now, Benavue. Or you to study Cleaver and help us find the truth of the situation. Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Well, that's settled, and there's no time like the present. Lord of the Woods, Cleaver, is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to his strength, be warned. You know what that means? It means we're gonna have to grind! Listen to me, the Galaxy Expedition team has come to the History region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interloopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with Diamond and Pearl clans, understand? Join me downstairs, Beneville. We'll cover the details of this new mission. What's my name? You came along at a good time. I'm looking for a pickling stone, you see. Would you mind lending me a hand? It needs to be the right size to fit on top of my pickle pots and heavy enough to put a nice firm pressure on the pickles while they're fermenting. And I suppose it'll be hard for me to lift such a heavy thing from the pot. Best thing would be the stone to lift it myself, actually. A rather good idea. There's a Pokemon called Geodude that lives on the Deer Track Heights. It would be perfect for the job. The hell did she go? There are some requests posted on the Blackboard. Which one will you check? He's a band of bothersome beater who keeps sneaking into the village and causing trouble. Talk to... Okay. Okay, this is a notice board. My god, you're already here. Professor Leventon, the briefing, if you please. Does he have a stain on his shirt? Yes, let's get right to it, Benevue. I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Cleaver's frenzied state. But as you're aware by now, Cleaver is a mighty thing. Not invincible, even. The security corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleaver when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they'd even come close to catching him. Seems he's a far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled. I can be perfectly clear on this point. Mission will put you to extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Very well, then let's go over the particulars. Diamond and Pearl clans revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations they call the Noble Seats. Perhaps a good starting point for our research could be find out what sorts of offerings they normally leave for this Cleaver. Benevue, we need to speak with you. Listen, that rift in space-time seems it connects this world to a whole other world. The world might be where the Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. If it fell through the space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time by Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it, you must have been just swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favor to ask you, oh amazing time traveler. Don't just study Cleaver. Will his frenzy. Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Adaman. We were just discussing over next steps with regard to this whole Cleaver situation. Oh, you must be the Galaxy Team Scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl Clan types have a lot of respect for Cleaver. You heard this title, Lord of the Woods. That's a quest in Witcher. I'm sure they rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask those of the Galaxy Team, of all people, for help. Yeah, Lord of the Woods is a Leshen quest in Witcher 3. And the truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. A Pokemon dear to us, off in the mountains, has flown into the type of frenzy as Cleaver. Now, there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've all got to share, Hisui, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. There aren't many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we got. You'll find Cleaver at Grand Tree Arena. That's in the very heart of the Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Leon. Leon is a brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know? He'll tell you a lot about his beloved Cleaver, whether you wish him to or not. Anyway, I'm sure you're up for the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later. Or he just said his piece and then vanished. He must just value this time that much, I guess. Admin and May weren't wrong, you know, but if you're here to study and perhaps even quell Cleaver, you best start by visiting his abode. Now if you've got to the Heights camp, it should come in handy for getting to Grand Tree Arena. Don't forget to visit the pastures, choosing your Pokemon, blah 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 blah. Finding yourself unable to pick up the materials you come across, satchel always seeming full? It sounds like you would best to lend me your ear for a moment to hear what I have to say. Here, around even more satchel. Okay, yeah, this is... Yeah, this is the guy. Find a vitamin in your satchel. I wonder why it's like 300 gives you 3 more rooms in your satchel. Yay, now that that's done. And I need to go get the Geodude for the girl who just kind of left. Well, cut through is loved by certain Pokemon. Ovalstone, Dawnstone, Dust, Shiny. I need something. The floating to be stated loved by a certain Pokemon. What is this? Reaper Cloth. A cloth imbued with horrifyingly strong spiritual energy. Oh, I'm guessing it's for ghost Pokemon. Do the survey corpse. You're all you here after all. We've no food for freeloaders. Where's the girl with the pickles? I have a Geodude. I have 3. How are things, my good friend? Certainly hope you're putting that secret back strike technique I taught you to good use. Either way, I have some super potions here just for you. Oh, think nothing of it. Having the survey corps out and about studying Pokemon is great for business, you know. Supporting you now is actually an investment in my own fortunes. Yes. Now I must depart. There are ruins that are just calling to me. I just kidnapped your brother. Oh god, it sees me. It sees me. Oh god, not roll out, not roll out, not roll out. Yes! Oh, fuck off, I'm not bothering you. Oh, damn. Yes, evolve! Evolve! My Centiquil still hasn't evolved yet. Now this is gonna be a slightly edgier bird. Looks like a whole lot of nope. Where's my Centiquil? Oh, okay, it's down there. Come on, come on, come on. Oh shit. Oh, it ran away. God damn it. Fight me. Yes, burn the bugs. I was just kind of glitching out. Not glitching, but kind of strucking out a little bit. Ooh. Don't worry, I got it, I got it, I got it. Oh, this thing's tough. have any antidote? Yeah, whatever. These things are just aggressive. Yeah, okay, this was a bad idea. This is a very bad idea. Little bastard. Yes. Me, candy quill. Now it just looks like a sock. Yeah, just looks like a filled out sock. Ooh, it hits really hard. I heard that Centicle was the worst one. Yeah, I heard Centicle was kind of the worst one just because it has low health. Ooh. Yeah, that Bidoof is going a little crazy over there. What the hell is that? Can never spot me. What are these? Oh yeah, it's one of these things where they look all cute and then you piss them off and then okay. It's a Psyduck! He's like, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Oh. Oh, is that one of those mushroom things I need? No, 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 come back, please. I was looking around. My Bidoof can be a barrel. Damn, you catch Pokemon minding their own business. I mean, they're just sleeping, thinking that they feel safe, and they're not. Damn, I was hoping it wouldn't see me. Butterfree! didn't spot me though. God damn it. I really don't like these honeycomb Pokemon. I prefer Pokemon that are like more mammal-esque. I want one of those. I'm Leon of the Pearl Clan, the Warden of Cleaver, Lord of the Woods. And you have already deduced that you've come here to meet Cleaver, am I right? Aren't I? Of course I am. I can see it so clearly. After all, the powerfully awesome Cleaver has become even more awesomely powerful. Perhaps that strange lightning the other day was Almighty Sinnoh's divine power. But whatever it was, it struck my lord and left him imbued with awesome might. That must turn you away, even if it pains me. It's too dangerous for you to meet Cleaver right now. Oh, such earnest desire to meet mighty Cleaver. I have to admit, I'm struck by your passion. But well, I'm afraid your passion is not the real issue here. I've been told in no uncertain terms by, Rita that I am to let no one near Cleaver. I'll fight you off myself if you insist. If you wish to avoid battle, withdraw now while you still can, or face my wrath of my gloomy. You didn't realize I'm turning you away for your own safety. How sad you are. Go, Gumi, see if you can ooze some good sense to this foolish troublemaker. Guessing this one's poison. Oh, it's water. How can this be? I may have been defeated, but my point still stands. It's too dangerous to meet Cleaver now. The only welcome you'll get is if you approach him is a flurry of devastating blows. Normally, I simply try making him an offering. A nice heaped helping of his two favorite foods served up with respect by his little warden. That's me, of course. Is usually enough to please him and soothe the prickliest of moods. Even I, Cleaver's loyal warden, can't get close enough to give any offerings now. Not with the way Cleaver's been rampaging. Nothing There's nothing that an outsider like you can do. The ancestors of Cleaver, Whiteear, and their cohort drew on Almighty Sinnoh's own power to protect Pokemon people alike, so it said. It's by their grace that our clan, that any of us, still lives to vast Hisui today. Adria, what are you doing here? And your stupid ass shoes. As you say, Cleaver's grown even stronger, but I'm afraid that strength possesses a problem for us. If he was indeed struck by that lightning, could the bolts have been sent by the false Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan bows to? Cleaver means so much to our clan. I hoped we could bring the situation under control ourselves, not throw our hands and ask some outsider for help. But we must save Cleaver from this frenzy. Every moment it continues, the danger grows. More people and Pokemon are attacked. It will lead to conflict with both the Diamond Clan and the Galaxy team. You, stranger from beyond the sky, tell me, could you, Galaxy people, actually fix all this? An outsider actually find a way to quell our Lord's frenzy? Very well. Lan and I will gather foods that please Cleaver in hopes that might be able to get close enough to make him a proper offering. As for you, find a way to quell his frenzy, even if you must search every corner of vast Hisui. Your arc phone is beeping. The mysterious power now enables you to return to base camps in an instant. Have your phone instantly travel to base camps. Cool. Good to see you, Benavue. And how is your research into Cleaver going? Swimmingly, I expect? Oh, is that so? Now that's quite the tidbit. So a serving of his favorite foods will normally make Cleaver quite agreeable, is that it? You should mull this over back to the laboratory. You should come along too. Yay, moving on up. So according to the information you were able to learn from Arita and Leon from the Pearl Clan, were this the normal course of events that Frenzy Cleaver would be calmed by a nice serving of his two favorite foods? I do wonder, is it possible that the aromas or some other components of these foods might combine in a way that could not only calm Cleaver, but draw him back from this frenzy? But by your own report, even Cleaver's warden, who looks after Cleaver and knows him well, cannot approach him in this current state. It would be a fool's gambit to get close enough to offer him food. Give me a moment if you would. I need some time to ponder on this. There ought to be something in my research notes that can help us. He's just staring at books. He's not reading anything. Eureka! We'll simply have to throw the food. You've quite the arm for throwing things, haven't you, Benavue? I might suggest you take Cleaver's favorite foods and throw them at the Pokemon. Yes, it's all coming together. We can use our skill in Pokeball crafting and shape Cleaver's beloved foods into balls and throw them to achieve the same calming effect, but from afar. Brilliant idea, if I do say so myself. As for what to call these yummy projectiles, how about tea time balls? Puts one in a mind of nice relaxing afternoon tea, does it not? I just love the idea, just like, that's it! We'll just throw things at him! Are you sure, Professor? They're your own inventions. Why not call them Leviton balls? Oh, that don't do that. Oh my, with that name, it sounds like I'm the one being launched at our frenzy. Ugh. In any case, we can rely on the Pearl Clan to gather the necessary foodstuffs, correct? You should hurry back to Grand Tree Arena and tell the Pearl Clan about your brilliant plan. If you're off to the Grand Tree Arena, best set out from the Heights camp, eh? Oh, there's the... Okay, give me a second. Okay, I actually think that's where I'm going to end it for today. A little bit of a short stream, but I promise I will get... We will stream longer next time. We will get shit done. We will do more of the main story. So I think what I just need to do is just... I'm just gonna grind off camera just to get Pokemon and some more money. This is the Oshawott? Yeah, is what I have in my personal game. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time.